some young broke dude.
Can straight white people stop wearing cuffed pants, rolled up sleeves, bands, and flannels? Thanks. I'm only going to say this once. If you have to bathe and dress your kid, comb their hair, scramble them an egg, and write them a send-off letter before they can exit the car, you do not belong in the school drop-off line. Only people who raise their kids to jump out of the car with backpacks loaded like they are storming the beaches of Normandy while the car is at a slow roll are allowed in the drop-off line. I will be giving stink-eye warnings today, but tomorrow I'm issuing citations. You bitches all of a sudden like anime because you think these boys gonna like you. Sis, if you can't name at least 15 characters from Dragon Ball, you don't watch anime.
If you don't watch the series entirely, you are not a true fan. If you do watch the series entirely, you are not a true fan. You are only a true fan if you are powered by electricity, have multiple flat blades, and spin around really fast.
Ultimately, no human being should feel ashamed of their body, unless you're a white person with dreadlocks.
When you're 13 weeks pregnant and your husband comes home and tells how tired he is, and you're like, okay, I literally made a circulatory system today, but let me get you a pillow. Ladies, don't let no man who drinks Smirnoff Ice raise his voice at you. Talk to him, woman to woman.
If you ain't from Miami, Broward, Orlando, Tampa, or West Palm, then you ain't from Florida. Anywhere else is considered Alabama.
Being hungry is never a crisis. The most embarrassing thing I hear is when adult men groan about being hungry, like it's actually a priority. You live in the 21st century, not 30,000 BC, and have 20% plus body fat.
If you talk shit about mushrooms, I assume you eat chicken tenders and french fries for every meal because you have the taste buds of a child.
Trying not to throw up in my throat when Americans post pictures of themselves at the beach and it's clearly a riverbank or the shore of a lake. Disgusting people.
I don't consider people who didn't live in New York during 9/11 New Yorkers, and I don't care. You're a transplant till the day you die. You can have a New York driver's license and I still won't acknowledge your ass is real. Unless you have food allergies or dietary restrictions, I really hate picky eaters. Oh, vegetables are gross. Oh, little baby can't eat carrots because they want chicken nuggets. Grow up, eat a fig.
If you didn't crash your car when you were 17, you don't deserve a fucking license.
You kind of have a basic taste in music though. I have to admit my taste in music isn't great. I wouldn't go as far to call it basic though. What do you listen to? I don't know, like XXXTentacion, Lil Pump and stuff when I'm feeling rap, but usually I listen to like Billie Eilish and Queen. What's your favorite song? Probably Sad, or The Less I Know the Better. Sounds pretty basic to me, No, it's not. If I was basic like those other girls, I'd be listening to Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. Other girls just don't know how depression affects and refines my taste in music.
If you've never cut tobacco and then hung it in the barn while standing 40 foot off the ground while balancing yourself on round poles spaced 4 feet apart, all in 105-degree heat, then you don't have a damn clue about what hard work is.
Who the fuck decides to actually study geology as a full-time subject? We get it. You didn't get into chemistry.
Underrated tell. If a girl doesn't go googly-eyed when she sees a baby to the point where it's fucking annoying, guess what, gentlemen? She's a thought. If you breastfeed your sons, you are training them to be rapists when they grow up. You're basically teaching them that they can touch a woman's body whenever they want. If you oppose rape, stop breastfeeding boys.
Dudes who order boneless wings close the fridge with their hips.
I hate how the term childhood trauma is thrown around because I know damn well none of the kids I went to school with have seen the shit I've seen.
Trauma is trauma. They don't have to see what you've seen to be traumatized.
Tattoo sleeves used to mean you were a biker who would kill someone. Now it means you're a chef who makes a lovely pork belly with a balsamic drizzle.
You're not a real teen if you're 13. I'm pretty sure that we all feel this way, but we get less stupid every passing year and grow in maturity. Then we look back at our former selves and say, Jesus H. Christ, I was stupid. 13-year-olds don't get that feeling until a couple of months older. It's like being 12, but longer. I don't have anything against 13-year-olds, just that most of them are probably still 12 at heart. Some aren't like that, but most of them are. Trust me, they are. Pit bulls are super cute. I have a Chihuahua, though. He's 11 pounds, so he's a bigger one.
I don't count Chihuahuas as dogs, or anything that is about that size.
I guess we have a problem then. Sorry to hear you're gatekeeping dogs.
Having a bad day? Remember, you aren't 6,000 miles from home in 120-degree heat carrying 100 pounds of gear in full uniform.
This isn't a well-stocked fridge. This is a shit example of the fruit and veg section of a supermarket. Instead of wasting electricity and greenhouse gases, this person should just ride their bike to the shops once a day to get their vegetables, and instead of causing global warming, get hit by a car. Fridges were made for keeping animal products good for longer. Example, meat, eggs, yogurt, animal milk, and cheese. All the good shit that humans have been eating for hundreds of thousands of years. All this cunt has done is expose the world that they love to fuck cucumbers. Stop that shit, you sick fuck. Get some meat up you dog. Death row inmate eats an entire Bible as his last meal.
If you claim to be metal and you're not this guy, then you're just a fucking poser.
Bang bang, sweetheart. I'm always going to be more of the Joker than some cutesy little bitch who hasn't even had a single psychotic break, let alone committed a real crime. Oh, if you only knew the man you're fucking with.
After 24 hours of hard labor, she is here. 7 pounds, 8 ounces.
Want to know what was hard? World War II.
Grandpa was not impressed. I think it's adorable how places like Florida have to deal with hurricanes while places like Wisconsin have to deal with winter and tornadoes. Seriously, fuck off, Florida.
Are you gatekeeping what weather counts? When's the last time your home flooded and you couldn't leave because power lines are down in the water-filled streets? As a northerner, I get snow too, a lot of it, so you, sir, can go fuck right off with your gatekeeps.